what we admire about the learning by questions sort of approach really is that it's never going to be a finished product. It's always something which is almost symbiotic with teachers in classes, and therefore as a school we've seen not just the software but the way in which it can be used, the actual pedagogy really, which has got to lie at its heart as much as the questions themselves develop alongside it, and working with people coming in externally to school has certainly given us a sort of, I suppose, a robustness to be quite objective in how we look at the effectiveness of it, and that's been a real development journey, I think, for Emma and other colleagues within the school. And I think what was critical, and I've got to admit it wasn't particularly well planned, but what has worked well is getting somebody who has become a real supporter of it and someone who's evangelical about it to actually lead the rest of the school, and to for other staff to see actually it's not necessarily something which is being pushed by anybody else than teachers in the classroom has been a real winner for us, particularly in a big school where, you know, we're trying to engage 75 staff eventually, hopefully, in using it.
What about you, Deb, putting your reputation with the colleagues of Bolton on the line by recommending this? What gave you that promise?
Previously, we always like to sort of support one area of the curriculum. Previously, we'd supported English and safe searching and things like that. And it was Andy just at one of our training courses and said, "Can I just show you this?" I'm like, yeah, fine. So we had a bit of a chat, and I'm like going, oh, and he's like, and it's ever growing, and then obviously when Andy's results start to come through, and we're sort of there's you know, the evidence is there. That's the bit, and I think in Bolton we were really lucky to have Andy there, because I'm sort of going to our SLT and sort of saying, we need to be focusing on maths. We're a technology, you know, department. Maths isn't, you know, I've never taught an LBQ lesson, but you know, when you see the results and you see the resources that they're always building on. When we started to show, we had a pilot in Bolton of like 10 or 12 schools leading on from Andy. The buzz was like, head teachers are saying to children, why, and it was the children that was telling the head teachers and the SLT that that's what they should be using in school.